Councilman McBroom.
Thank you, Mayor. So tonight for my new business, I'm going to address a topic that we're hearing about daily in the news. Our constituents are asking about it more frequently, and it's the migrant crisis, which to me is a crisis, a real crisis. My observations, I don't think there's anything humane about what we're seeing as far as the federal government's response or lack of. So first thing I want to reassure public from my standpoint, the conversations I've had with city leadership that, in the event of a, mass influx of migrants, I do believe our city's prepared. The public should also know that taxpayer dollars are not and will not be used to house or aid potential migrants coming in Naperville. So there's been some misinformation out there. The migrants that have come to train stations have not stayed. I think they've gone directly to Chicago, and evidence of we aren't providing aid. So the public resources are in Chicago. So it seems to be that the current track is just passing through. But we do know there's increasing pressure for suburbs to, I guess, do our part. And we're seeing all the time cities around us taking action, passing ordinances, none of which are real convincing to me. Right now, I'm not supportive of at least any, I've seen bus fines, and I think there's legal issues behind that. But I do think it's an issue. I mean, I'm hearing stories about little kids at train stations without coats on, and in light of the fact that, I'm not going to support, using other people's money to house or aid, I do know that there's a lot of people that do care, and I think we live in a compassionate community. So, before we go down the road of, doing what, following suit on some of these other cities are taking action on, my idea would be let's find out. Let's find out who's willing to help, So, we do hear from constituents on both sides of this. What are we going to do to preemptively stop this? And then we hear from people that tell us we should do more. So, we do have a very affluent community, a lot of big homes. And what I'd like to do is direct staff to create a sign-up sheet. So, for individuals that would be willing to house migrant families. And if there's people that would do that, God bless them. So if we could raise awareness in that way, I think we need to find out. I think we need to find out who would be willing to house migrant families. And so that would be my new business. I'd be looking for support from the dais. Any questions, discussion, happy to have that.